The Georgia Bulldogs taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
To kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Touchdown.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Extra point.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
0.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Your Auburn Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
At the 20-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up.
Here we go.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Okay, right. There you go. Ready, go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the 1st possession.
On the ready.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Stands. Flag. Ready up.
Looking to throw again. Turns it loose downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down for the offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Pace, 27, jump. Ready, ready. Got it. Cookie. Ready.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Well, the Bulldogs versus the Tigers is just classic. It's the Old South's deepest rivalry and the second most played in all of Division I football, Kirk.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on the field today. These two teams hate each other. And yeah, the Tigers and Bulldogs have had each of their own ups and downs over the years, but when they square up, weird things seem to happen every single time.
Complete to the wideout. Third down coming up.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10.
Charcoal, charcoal.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Auburn now operating in the red zone.
Dog, dog, dog. Let's go, let's go. Stick. Hot, hot.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And it's a bunch formation.
Drum. Ready, set. Shadow. Okay, break. Ready up. Set up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Incomplete. It's now third down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7.
Set hot.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Direction. Set.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go, let's go. Ready, set.
Send the back in motion.
Ready. Okay, ready.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it.
Military stunt. On set. Hey, fire. Trail.
Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead, they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Banner! Hey, split! Ready! Ready! To the line!
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down and goal for the offense.
Got it? Okay, great.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. And the back now goes in motion. And the quarterback dropping back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Gets the 1st and still running. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
Georgia.
Oh, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
For the extra point.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Georgia 14, Auburn 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He gets loose. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Ball carried by the running back.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
Here we go, here we go.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Brass.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Ready, ready. Got it. Cookie.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Guard. Hey, camper. Camper. Stick. Ready, set. Shadow.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46.
Set. Ready. We got ready.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia.
Number 29.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
That makes the
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Flag. Flag.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Cornhole 88. Cornhole 88. Hunt 180.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
22 on the ready. Ready.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive.
Ready.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Out of bounds, about a yard short of the marker. A turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field.
Here we go.
Gives it to the back.
Go, run.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Tigers will take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
And they'll take over.
Well, they're
first and 10.
rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position.
Trick 9, beat. Set on.
Touchdown, Dogs! This offense cannot be stopped.
Georgia.
Well, the offensive coordinator must have seen previous plays. This defense is overflowing to one side, so he catches them by going with a reverse, going back the other way, everybody out of position, and a nice score for this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a
Kicker is
PAT.
on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35. Auburn. 7.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Finds an open target on the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Was complete. He's tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
To the line. Let's go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Okay, break. Set hot. Hands.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion.
Quad. Trick 9, beat. Canopy.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs.
On the ready. Stand. 180.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can, doesn't work out, brings up a big 3rd and goal.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now.
Charcoal.
A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it.
Drum. Set, go.
Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Set to kick this one away.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
Military stun.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Loses 9.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from the 16.
Fly, trumpet.
He hands it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Georgia.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42. Auburn. 13.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16.
Here we go. Set. Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Come on, set.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A loss of 11 on the play. Now, fourth down.
Here we go, here we go.
And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia, 42. Auburn, 13.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires quickly to the left. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires downfield. Caught on the outside. It's Howard. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Bringing pressure. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw again. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return.
The return is tackled down at the 26. And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He finds some space. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw misses his mark there.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.
Burger! Charcoal! Set, go! Run!
They'll run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
At the 36.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play.
On the ready! Let's go! Stand!
Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now it's second down here.
Here we go!
QB bootlegs here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Okay, ready?
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
Black 24! Black 24!
A handoff to the back, and the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. He's a dangerous returner, found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll give it to the back. Fights through a tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Ruled out of bounds at the 45. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up.
Set hut!
Handoff to the right side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
An important third down attempt for this offense.
Brass.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
He's tackled.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Get set.
On the ground, it's Howard. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
22 water. Ready?
Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Loses 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Makes the grab. It's Howard. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
Green 25.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second
Chris,
down.
overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Ready.
Offense
set.
getting set. Second down play here.
Go. Set.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready.
Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Second down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. A huge defensive score.
Touchdown.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The kick is
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Auburn, 13.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16.
Hound 55 weak.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The defense has got it. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense produces 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Here we go.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
13.